Hi friends, this is Nancy with Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. I'd like to welcome everybody back. I'd like to welcome back any new subscribers as well as current subscribers. Hope you're holding up well. Today's video is going to be about hashtag how are you holding up. I was watching Debbie from the Canadian Crochet's video, and she answered these 7 questions, and then she put them in her down below, and I'm going to do that too. So if you want to do a video on this, you can. So, okay, it says, number 1, how are you holding up? I'm holding up fine so far. Thank God, we're not feeling ill or anything. We're feeling well. We've been to the store several times, and I'm trying hard to not leave the house now, rather than you get bored, you want to go out. There's only a few kind of stores open, basically. So I've been basically, if I needed to get anything, I would go to Walmart, or I would go to Aldi or Dollar Tree, something like that. So, okay, number 2, are you binge watching anything? If yes, what? I'm just watching stuff on YouTube as usual. I did watch American Idol last night. I hadn't watched that in a while. And my husband said we used to like to watch the tryouts. And whatever, I might watch. He said he had taped some for me, and I just didn't get around to looking at. Maybe I'll watch some of that. Other than that, I'm not watching any Netflix. I watch a lot of YouTube, do all different things, some crochet stuff and some other things. Anyway, that's all. It says, how are you spending your quality time during quarantine time is number 3. So how am I? Well, I'm going to be starting tomorrow. My grandson's daycare is closed, and I'll be babysitting in the mornings, basically from like 8:45 till 1 o'clock. Then I'll bring him home because his mom is working from home, and she'll give him the nap. And basically, then once he gets his nap over, once his nap is over, the other grandma will pick him up, and she'll have a turn with him for a while so she could continue to work. So that's basically it. I'm doing stuff around the house. I did have a lot of crocheting. The last 2 days I was making ponchos. I'll talk about that in my next video. So basically I did a lot of crocheting today because I did watch my church online, because we're not supposed to gather more than 10 people. So just the praise and worship team goes to the church, and they've been streaming it on Facebook Live. Okay, it says, are you crafting more or less? I guess I'm crocheting a little more because I'm stuck in the house, and besides cooking, cleaning, laundry, I'm having a little extra time. If the baby's not here, if the baby's here, I'll be crocheting less, because I don't really craft anything else besides crochet. So let's see. How are your fur babies coping with your being home all day? My fur babies, we have a cat and a dog, and the dog, my husband takes the dog out, basically, and the issue is all the parks have closed. So my dog likes to go to parks. So my husband would take the dog in the car to walk him, and basically you can't go to any of the parks, all the community parks and all the city type parks around here. So he's having some issues with finding where to walk him. He doesn't really like walking in the neighborhood. So he's going to have to come up with a plan B, I guess. I don't take the dog unless my husband doesn't feel good. And the cat doesn't know the difference. Number 5, is your family crafting with you? No, my husband's not into any kind of crafts. And I only live with my husband and the pets. And, my children, 2 of my children live in New York. They're working from home. And my son that lives in Florida, he works in a hospital. So he has to work. says, how am I shopping nowadays? I guess they're referring to yarn. I'm not sure. I mean, I have been going to Walmart for some food items. And the last time I bought yarn was at AC Moore, and they were closing right like a week ago. And I really don't need any more yarn right now, and I don't really buy online. Occasionally I've bought yarn online. I think I only bought yarn online like last year when they had the shawl and the ball on sale, and it was like 5 for $10, and I bought like a load of it, and I still have some, and I don't, whatever. I don't have every kind of yarn, and I feel like I have a lot of yarn right now, and I don't need to shop for any. Unless I had like something I was making for someone that they wanted, they were going to pay me, then maybe I'd go out and order some yarn. Walmart has some yarn, but they don't have everything, as you know. Mine has a decent amount of yarn, but nothing really super special. But like I was saying, I made anyway, I was going to tell you about the ponchos, but I'm going to leave that for the next video. So that's it. It says, that's all the questions. So basically, I go to Walmart, or if I need to go to the drugstore, I'll go to Walgreens, but I picked up my medications, so I don't think I'll need to go back there. And that's how we're holding up. I mean, it does get a little boring to be in the house. Maybe I'll take a walk. And, I mean, you're not supposed to be near people. You want to avoid, you want to avoid getting the germ. Don't want to get sick. So I hope you're holding up well wherever you are. I mean, Florida has a fair share of cases in our county. And I didn't work before, so I don't work now, so I don't have to concern myself about working from home. My husband has an online business, and he's, keeping busy still on the computer. And that's the story. He keeps complaining he's bored. I guess I'm boring, so I don't mind staying in the house a bit, but I did enjoy my little errands I would go on. Well, most of those stores are closed. Like, I used to like to go into Ross, and I used to like to go into TJ Maxx and some other stores. But I mean, I was able to get a car wash last week. My car was filthy. So I guess because they do oil changes, that's considered, a necessary type business, because you might need an oil change. So I was able to get a car wash. And, it was nice to have a clean car. And nobody came near me, because you just put the card in, you pay for it with your credit card, and you just go through the machine and I did my own vacuuming. It's already getting dirty from my tree, getting stuff all over it. So that's the story. Let us know if you're interested. You could do a video on how you're holding up. So it's actually called hashtag how are you holding up. So I'm going to make another video soon, and then you'll see. I'll tell you all about the ponchos I just made. All right, nice talking to you, and see you soon.